Appraisers, this is Brandon with Spark for Appraisers and True Footage, and I just wanted to make this video to quickly give a broad overview of what exactly Synapse is and what it does. So broadly speaking, Synapse is an adjustment support tool for residential real estate appraisers. What it does is it takes all the data you provide it and it runs a whole bunch of math, which many appraisers already do at least one of these mathematical methods already. This just does it very quickly and it does a whole bunch of them, and it allows you to use multiple sets of data. It also has cost data and it has public records in addition to MLS data that you provide it. So it can supplement any missing data with the public records data. And if you think that, public records data is just better when it comes to lot size, for example, you can just tell Synapse, disregard what the realtor said about lot size, always use public records. So you have all that kind of granular control. In addition, you can go in and modify any individual property, delete a property as an outlier, all that kind of good stuff. And then essentially what it does with the data that you upload and the cost data is it runs a bunch of different mathematical methods like paired sales, group data, which you have full control over, 6 different types of simple regression for every data set you upload, sensitivity analysis, depreciated cost, and it also allows you to see what you have chosen in the past for that adjustment for similar properties. And when I say similar, I mean quote unquote similar. You get to define to Synapse what a similar property is, and then also what do other appraisers in your area, that's the purple dots, what do other appraisers in your area choose as an adjustment for a quote unquote similar property. So we have all these mathematical methods, it runs them, and you have full control over them in addition to controlling the data, and you can upload up to 3 different sets of data for it to analyze. You can see here, and by the way, you can name the data sets whatever you wanted. I named my 2 competing in neighborhood. You can have up to 3 though, and you can name them whatever you want. There's also the black or the gray dots here are when there's no MLS data, like depreciated cost, which is based on the cost data, not the MLS data. Again, your prior choices and what other appraisers have said. And then you do have, like I was saying, full control over how the math is run. So you can go in and define what 2 groups of data you want to compare against each other. You can define what is a paired sale. Does it have to be the exact same lot size down to the square foot? Can it be a range? Can it be a percent range? Or do you not want it to count at all? And so you don't even want it to look at lot size when it comes to determining a paired sale. You have full control over that for all the different features in determining what is a paired sale. And I also wanted to show you also have full control over how depreciated cost is run, sensitivity, and I didn't even mention, but you have transactional adjustments that Synapse handles before the property feature adjustments. So I'm sure many of you know, but essentially before you're meant to calculate what a property feature adjustment is, you're supposed to first account for differences in transactional items like time, market condition adjustments, and Synapse will handle market condition adjustments first. It'll handle seller concessions if you don't want it to look at REOs and short sales, different types of ownership that you may want to exclude, or financing. You can have it handle all of that before it actually goes and runs the math on the actual adjustments for the property features. In addition, I know you can see there's 8 features on the screen right here, but I can go and add more. So I can click add a feature, I can add a transactional feature or a property feature, and then I have a big list of different things I can get adjustments for, not just the typical adjustments like lot size and GLA and swimming pool and full bath and bedrooms and garage. There's a slew of different property feature adjustments you can get mathematical results from. In addition to that, you can actually create your own feature that you want to analyze. As long as it's data that your MLS allows to export, then Synapse can help you with the math on the adjustment results for that. You can also remove outliers as far as the mathematical results. So right here, I have these sliders. I can remove what I deem to be an outlier, like these ones up here. I can get rid of those. And then down here, you simply drag the slider over to what you think the adjustment should be. And as long as you have mathematical results for what these adjustments are, then you have support for that adjustment. And you can load that into your report. Synapse also will create comments for you. So you can go in here and look at the actual commentary. You can customize it with these checkboxes, and you can even add your own additional comments that are, whatever you want to type in. And then one other thing I wanted to mention is that not only can you add your own custom features to get adjustments for, but you can add your own custom methods. And by a method, I mean paired sales is a method or depreciated cost is a method. So right here on a prior report that I did, not even in this session that I'm in, but in a prior session, I told Synapse that I did the survey method for full baths in this particular area on a quote unquote similar property. And I can click the gear icon. It will show me what I typed in the past. It says I did the survey method. I said it was $10,000, and I have my notes here that I typed in the past. And then Synapse will remember that for the future, so that if you do a quote unquote similar property in that same area in the future, it will load up that result for you, so you don't have to remember what it was or go type it in again. Okay, I think that covers it for what Synapse actually does, other than what it gives you when you're done. So when you hit export, it will give you a bunch of documentation. There's documents you can go and load into your report, like the commentary I told you about. It'll give you a PDF of that, a PDF of the actual cards here and what the actual adjustment was. And it even gives you this, which is basically kind of a layman's 1 to 3 sentence explanation of every single method that an appraiser might use and what those different methods mean. So if someone ever says, hey, you said that in the commentary that you did Thiel-Sen regression, what exactly is Thiel-Sen regression? And you have that information right here. On top of that, in the work file documentation, which is this last one over here on the left, there are detailed explanations of what all these methods are and how the math is run. We don't want you to be uncomfortable using the tool. We want you to feel confident in the results. And so we show you the actual math behind all of it. We give you the formulas, but of course, you don't want to load that detailed document into your report because the reader of your report doesn't care about that. It might not make any sense to them, but this is something that should actually make sense. Okay, that's it. Thanks everybody for watching.